can tax you, you know? So like you hear a lot of stories about method actors who are in character all the time and they go home in character and have people call them out of character and stuff, whatever. But when there's like a halfway point, there's a sweet spot that I think in acting where you like, because when you're doing emotional work, it has to be honest, and so you really have to ruin your day. And so I just remember coming home and going to bed, you know, like after doing, you know, the scene with where Happy was hit by a car. That episode was really heavy for me. Like there were certain episodes that stood out that just required that you really gave it your best honest shot and try to connect with the emotions of it. And then you would just drive home from work that day and feel destroyed, you know. And so that stuff's the hardest work. But you know, if you get it right, it's the work you're most proud of.
Yep. That's great.
I think we have time for one last
One more quick question.
Hi guys, I'm Danny from Fort Lauderdale. I've been in education for almost 2 decades now. I was wondering if you could share a teacher with us that positively impacted your lives.
I'll go first this time. I got to first grade, and I was one of the only kids in the class who couldn't read, or who wasn't like kind of on the road to reading well. And my first grade teacher in New York was Miss Hengel, and she would pull me aside in first grade and work with me on reading. And by the end of first grade, I was one of the best readers, and I read a ton of scripts, and I have a lot of work that is all based in reading and interpreting what you're reading, you know. And so I think about that often. That my first grade teacher gave me that leg up to put me in a position to succeed in the career that I have.
Teachers change your life.
And thank you, by the way, for being out to all the teachers out there, because that is
Absolutely.
a very difficult job. And now I have such an appreciation for
I
all.
think there should be a teacher con. Where all the teachers stay at the convention and we go up and give thanks to them.
Yeah.
You know?
But we can't really help in any way. We can just
Nobody
say
gets
that. Yeah.
We
Teacher
just
con?
answer everything.
I mean, yeah. Because
Pay them more.
A teacher con.
okay. I'm not, don't look at me, I'm not creating.
You can organize this.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Always
organize.
up to bed.
I feel a lot of pressure.
Get on it.
We just want to tell you we appreciate that you like us.
Thank you guys.
Guys, this has been amazing.
Thank you, yes. Just thank you guys so much, and we love you all so very, very much.
You can tune into the podcast.
Oh, I thank you, Pepper.
It's a kick-ass podcast with 1, 2, David.
But
Barry and I are excluded.
no, they are not excluded. They come on the show. You said you didn't want to be there all the time.
That's true.
You said when you're available, you'll come. We said we'll always invite you. So when you're
I feel very left out, so I didn't know what I was saying.
well, I'm teasing. Well, from here on out, we'll have you on for episodes.
And Barry has to come. Barry is so funny.
All right.
Give it up for the cast of 7 Heaven.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your cast up here. At this time, I'd like to ask all of you to remain seated for a second. If you guys can maybe right hands up.